Hello, come in. Good evening. Thank you all for joining me on another episode of the Sedelia Njai Show. I am your host, Sedelia Njai. I feel like it's been mad long since we've seen each other. Is that it? Oh yeah, because we had a little bit of an issue with the live last time. I was like, I miss you guys so much. I hope that everyone's doing well. This episode of the Sedelia Njai Show is sponsored by Tandem Media. Tandem Media is a studio space here in Mississauga in Canada. For those of my viewers who are not in Canada, so sorry. We love you anyways. But again, these are for those of you here in Canada. All of your studio space needs, public relations needs, marketing needs, hit up Tandem Media. I'm really excited to have you guys joining me tonight. Our special guest is none other than rapper Dolo the Gifted, who is also a part of a group based in Canada called OAB, Ottawa Anthem Beasts. And I'm really, really excited to bring him on. He's in the house. So I want you guys to just make him feel a little welcome. Can you please put some clap emojis in here so that we can welcome him? He has put in his request. Tonight, you guys, we're going to get an exclusive from Dolo the Gifted. And we may even open up a portion of this live, this interview rather, for you guys to send in your questions if we have time and if you guys are here and saying engage. As you guys know, throughout the show, once we get started, you guys just leave your comments and questions, and we're definitely going to be typing back, but we're not going to be actually acknowledging you during the live. You guys know it's nothing but love. I love y'all very much, but you already know how the Sedelia Njai Show goes. We want to focus on the interviewer, the artist, and hear their story. So without further ado, let us go ahead, you guys. Let's get some. Hello. Oa, oa.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
yes, first of all, you got the whole damn city saying oa, oa. I don't even know why. Why do we say oa, oa, Dolo?
You know what it is. OIO is beyond just the way that we meet each other. It's how you feel, to be honest. Because, whenever you walk in the room and you hear OIO, everybody already knows that the energy is about to, is about to
Yes.
come up, up,
Yes.
up. And
Yes.
honestly,
Like, me life right now.
how you been?
I've been wonderful, love. I've been really, really good, busy, trying to grind, trying to be like you when I grow up,
As always, I feel you. Trust me. Guys, her cooking is underrated.
What, can you
Woo!
not tell my viewers about my cook? I don't understand. This is not about my cooking, Dolo. You're going to have all of Canada trying to come to my house.
Underrated. Factual. Trust me.
So I need to quit my daytime job of a host and then just like open up a restaurant? Is that what you're saying?
I say you can do both. Why not? Host from the restaurant. You know what it is.
Facts. We got to be grinding and hustling out here. I'm so grateful
Always.
for tuning in and for joining us this evening. I know everyone's been looking forward to this because we're going to get a little exclusive. I want the 411. I want the peoples to know what's up. I really love the work that you're doing out here in Toronto. And I think a lot of your fans want to even know, how did you first get started or become interested in music?
Well, first off, thank you for having me. You know what it is.
Yes.
Any opportunity to be a part of this platform is key. Thanks to everybody who's been here before and those who'll be here in the future. How did I get started in music? Well, started off maybe right after 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh, snap, not 50 Cent. Yes.
I never thought I'd be interested in making music until that part of life happened to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like when 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, my mom, who doesn't listen to rap, was singing in the club. Like, you know, like after that, I dabbled a little bit. I really did. I started writing my own little rhymes that had no structure whatsoever. And then the day came. And I promise you, the day came that I went into the studio and I got humbled. And when I mean humbled, I mean humbled. You know, because I can talk really fast, so I figured I could spit really fast as well. Okay? Want to come and get it up with, like, I could give you an example right now, but when you go into the studio and you try to rap and read fast, hey,
it's a whole nother thing.
I actually stopped making music ever since that day. I went into the studio, I'm like, you know what, it was not meant for me.
No, with your tail between your legs, like, I gotta come back to this later.
I got you. So that's how it started, and then I came back into Toronto. I got back with Michael, which is the other part of OAB, and then we started grinding, and then this whole logo situation, this whole family of OAB started all over again. Yes, thank you.
This whole movement has happened and started, and I want to ask you because I know you know, OAB, you guys are 3 now. You know, but mainly you and Mike, but you have DJ Damager on there with you guys too as your official
always.
DJ. But I know that there was another member before, right? Yeah,
Kenny. So we used to be Ottawa Anthem Boys. Used to be boys before.
Now y'all mingle, y'all pretty.
And then Kenny, he left too soon back in 2015. You know what I mean? So God bless his soul, R.I.P. OA.
Yeah,
and once Kenny passed away, we decided to turn boys into beasts because we hadn't released any music, although we had music out. We hadn't put anything out. We didn't have anything set in stones. And to kind of commemorate his life, we decided to go beast about everything. You know what I'm saying? No more holding back. And anytime you approach anything, you approach it as a beast. So that's how we decided to make it happen. So we decided from Ottawa Anthem Boys to Beasts. So that's why the OAB comes out. You know how many people ask that question?
How many?
Everybody asks that question. Usually I don't tell them.
So I'm giving exclusive, basically. Or
yes, you are.
World premiere.
World premiere. Shout out to the Dark Room Sessions. You know what it is.
That is incredible. Well, again, as I said, you know, may Kenny rest in peace. That's a really, you know, motivating and inspiring story. And I'm so happy that you guys are doing your thing and honoring him. I'm sure that he's smiling down on y'all and he's very proud of you guys. Absolutely, absolutely. So I want to know a little bit more, even the OAB, like, you know, I have the logo up here and this is a beast design, right? So I wanted you to tell me a little bit of the creation and the idea behind this logo. That you guys are having the whole world get up on.
So the representation of a beast, really, it doesn't come down to any other animal than a lion, to be honest.
Oh,
right.
Did I tell you? You know about Njai, right? You know about Njai.
I do.
That's why you and I were here. I'm a lion too. You see that lion guy named Njai?
I got you. Trust me. There's no better way of representing the way that we perform than the lion, to be honest. Because once the music is something else, but the performance is a complete different experience. Right, you can listen to us in your headphones, but once you come to one of our shows, you get to feel what OAB is all about. Right? The one thing that people keep coming back to us is, yo, you guys, this energy is crazy.
And I'm even curious, where y'all getting this energy from?
That's it. That's just the man himself. You know what I mean? Because once we hit the stage, we understand. First off, you know, we've been on stage a long time. I know you're coming after that. I'm saying the energy is just how we've always been, because you understand that we used to be dancers. As dancers, you need to engage the crowd, so you need to have the way to basically portray and give energy without saying anything. Now that we're musicians and we can actually yell it into you, basically, it's just how it works, right? So that's where the energy comes from. It comes from experience, especially our chemistry. But honestly, it's from the man up there. That's where it comes from.
And I think that translates, and you know that because it's impacting everyone kind of simultaneously and in a very powerful way, and you can feel its purity and its intention and its force, you know. Absolutely. So absolutely, you're right. I think a lot of artists too need to always be sure that we're attributing what, you know, our talents and our skills to God. I think some of us forget that sometimes, you know, the humility. Absolutely. Thank you guys also for tuning in. I see you guys coming in. You know how the platform normally is, but we do want to take a quick minute to acknowledge y'all. Do you want to just take a
what's
quick
up,
minute
y'all?
to acknowledge anyone? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow, they know what's up. And you mentioned earlier that a part of kind of this energy comes from you guys also having been in a dance group before. That a lot of people probably don't know. Oh, Lord, please tell us about this. Tell me about this dance group you guys were in. What was it called?
Diverse.
Okay.
Ottawa's elite dance troupe.
Or, you know,
So it's spelled DY-VERSE. Because you're not going to spell diverse the exact same way that everybody spells it. You got to be diverse on the way that you spell diverse. So it was DYVERS, DY-VRSE. And we all met randomly at a bus station. Well, no. I think I was one of the last ones to join the group. So it was D, Michael, Boogie, Mike Truth the Nomad. Mike has so many aliases you don't even know.
As well.
Right? And Kenny and his little brother, Chosen One. We should call him Jordan, right?
Yes.
So we met up randomly at a bus station. Like, yo, what are you guys doing? They dancing. I'm like, I dance too. What do you mean, bro? Like, I got this. I'm saying. We all went to play pool. And the next day, I was at their house. Just
I don't understand. Making full choreography. Don't you love it?
It started off as a freestyle. We were just freestyling at a bus station. Just honestly, 3 random black guys just freestyling at a bus station. And Ottawa's cold. Ottawa is cold. I'm gonna say it one more time. Ottawa is cold. I'm not playing. And this was in the wintertime. And then we just, you know, it kicked off. We were just having a good time. The next day, I'm at Michael's house.
Oh my God.
Dancing on some carpet. And then Kenny showed up. And then it developed into this great, crazy bubble. And it wasn't easy, I promise you. It wasn't easy. My first show, me and Kenny were about to fight.
No way.
Legit. I'm telling you, like, the DJ was like, yo, we're starting in 5 minutes. I'm like, I bet. We're in position. I'm standing on a chair. Ken is below me. And I don't know, he says something. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to go? And this is right before the show. I wouldn't have changed that experience for the world. That's my best friend forever, man. Real talk. RIP. But nah, we used to battle all over. Like, we used to battle all over Quebec, all over Montreal. We used to battle all over Ottawa as well. We were very well known. And then life kind of comes at you. And then, you know, this person moves, that person moves, this person has a child, right? So I went to LA, Michael went to Atlanta, some people went to Montreal, and then, you know, that kind of, we still talk to each other, but the dance group thing went off, and we did it all. I'm telling you, bro, backflip, front flips, you name it. One day, Sid, one day.
Okay. We lost footage, lost files. I need to see the lost files, but we definitely can tell from what you guys are implementing in OAB now, what it's come to be now, and in your video. So I absolutely get that. That's really amazing and nostalgic. I remember, kind of. It's always like, I think, meant to be, a good sign that something's meant to be. Because as you mentioned, life happens, and you guys all went in different areas. But then you know, the universe found a way to bring you guys back together. I think it's really powerful.
Thank you.
Yeah, people need to listen to that energy. But you mentioned something about being in LA when everyone was kind of, you know, taking their own path. You went to LA. You were pursuing your acting career. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. So
so you about to give us, okay, now everyone buckle in, because we're about to get the real on volatility in the industry and what's going on there, because all y'all want to be superstars and y'all don't even know why.
Let me tell you how humbling LA really was. So I just finished university. I have the opportunity to either play Canadian pro football or go with my acting coach to LA and pursue an acting career. So imagine you have like, okay, I go play football for maybe 3 or 4 years. My knees are about to let me go. Or you go and you be an actor and entertain the hell out of everybody for the rest of your life.
Wait, what
and I
position
promise
you
you,
playing in football? Because you look like you playing some football. Look at you.
Thank you. And I promise you, Sid, I'm sitting in my mom's Cadillac and my right hand just opened. And I'm like, that's it, right? I took 15 classes my last year of university. I pushed through and I graduated on the 2nd of July. I took a one-way trip ticket to Los Angeles.
Yep.
Because I was an actor. I told y'all, the music thing, Once I got humbled, nah, bro. I was like, I'm not touching this booth. I'm not touching this microphone. I know how to act. Give me a script. Give me a screenplay. I'll memorize my lines and I will deliver. Period. But in Los Angeles, there's a lot of opportunities that, that could come. So I'm like, I kind of had dabbled a little bit in music. So I'm like, my mom always told me, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make it happen.
Absolutely.
Like, right.
Mama's right. Mama's right.
Bet. Moved to LA, my acting coach. This is the first thing he told me. Whatever you do, do not go down south. I will not go to another funeral this year.
Oh my God.
I just got off of the plane and this is the first thing this man tells me. Whatever you do, I don't care who you know or what it is, don't go down south. So mind you, I already know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I already know, and this is like world-renowned acting coach. Like I had to battle my way through other competition to get there. Okay. So I was one of the lucky ones. I won the competition and I met you. Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Yeah.
And I get there and I started my acting adventure.
We'll shout them out. Once you finish, I don't want you to forget the story. Then we'll shout them out.
I got you. So I got there and I started meeting a few people and I meet some agents and then this is what happened.
Yeah.
The acting stuff, I get humbled there because I didn't have my pictures, I didn't have my reel, I didn't have my cards.
Yes.
And one of the agents told me, this is why I hate my job, because there's people like you who come to Hollywood and think that things are just gonna magically happen.
Wow.
Bro, my heart was sank into my chest because I didn't have pictures. First of all, how do I expect to go on audition without pictures?
Right.
I didn't have business cards. Second of all, if you meet somebody and they like you, you don't have business cards, what are you doing? I didn't have a reel. I didn't even know what a reel was, Sid.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't stress me out, Dolo.
I had no, when the agent told me, do you have a reel? I looked at him and I'm like,
you're like, I am real. What do you mean do I have a reel?
what are you talking about? Granted, I had shot a few projects here in Canada before leaving, but I had no training whatsoever in how the business
like compiling them all together, to have just a few minutes,
Bro, humbled again. Fast forward 6 months, my visa expires. Oh, sorry. The most important thing that happened is I met an agent in the condo where I used to live at.
Yeah.
And he's like, you really want to know what's happening in the music business? It's like, all right, sure. This is what's happening. He opened all of his kitchen cupboards, and I mean all of them, not one plate. And he says, these are all contracts when it comes to music. And he told me, this guy wants 16% of this beat. It's been almost 4 years. That guy who did a drum kit for J. Cole is fighting the J. Cole's management for $60 million for this beat that they released, blah, blah, blah. This course, and I'm just looking at, I'm talking like there's easily 100. Yeah, there's like almost 100 contracts right in front of me. And he's just going like, the music business is volatile because everybody wants a piece of the pie. And when I mean everybody, I'm talking the lawyer, the label, the agent, the instrument, like the entire piece. It's not just you. You think music is just me, the booth, I write some stuff, and then I might split something with the producer, and that's it.
Right. They don't know the business of music. Yes. Mm-hmm.
The publishing,
a whole other aspect outside of just the creativity. Yes.
the royalties, it's a never-ending. I would like to cuss right now, but it's a never-ending.
But we try not to on the
show. It's a never-ending process of somebody wanting what came from basically this, right?
Ooh. Ooh.
The business aspect of it sucks, but the creation of it is just, you know, it's why we keep doing it.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I moved to Toronto. I moved to Ottawa, spent Christmas with my family. Then I moved to Toronto. I had no idea Michael was here. I had no idea Kenny was here.
You see that?
Right? I was supposed to be here for 5 months and then go back to LA.
Yeah. Wow.
Been here a while now.
You see, is it just me, or does Toronto have this effect? Because you know my story, and I don't know how it gets trapped. You just, I just came 10 days. I'm like, yep, gotta move my whole life back. I don't understand. Can you help me understand what's the allure? What's going on?
The city does have a lot of opportunities, and it has like a 15 percentile of what LA is really all about. I've been in LA. I've had the limousine pick me up, drove me to Jamie Foxx's house, met Oprah, met all these A-listers, blah, 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 and this, that, and the third. I'm not a starstruck person. I see, it doesn't matter who you are. I will greet you as if I don't know you, because I actually don't.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Any A-lister and I met a few I met them and I greeted them like, I don't know who you are, and then we move on. Toronto's energy, Toronto has opportunities. It's just the people have different type of energy here, which we have to kind of adapt. I mean, that's just how it is. But one thing after another, next thing you know, you're living in Brampton or downtown, and then, you know, you're part of this tribe, and then it just turns into this beautiful thing. When I'm happy I stayed, I got to meet a lot of people, you included.
Well, darling, you know, I'm just right here. Why don't we just take a quick minute? You guys, thank you for tuning into the Sedelia and Jai Show. We see y'all. Tribe, we see y'all. Ray, Burrelson, Mike, Silent Poet, Patricia, CDRC. We see all of you. We're so grateful for you guys for joining us.
I need an in the comment. Mom, yo, my mom's here. I made it.
Patricia Labras. Hi, mama.
No, that's my sister. Patricia Labras is my sister with the TikTok. Kina Queen is my mother, and she's watching this right now. Sid, my mom's watching you. Behave.
Oh my God, yes, yes, sir. Okay, look, you got me. I'm sweating.
You're sweating.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting warm.
Shout out to everybody with the oa. Thank you.
It's an honor and a pleasure to have you all. You know, as you're speaking that, while we have your family in the building, this is a really special moment. I feel so honored. While we have them in the building, you are from Angola, huh? Tell us about your background, you know, how that's influenced your music, and obviously, how come you speak so many languages? I don't understand.
Well, one of the reasons is she's actually in the comments right now. Everybody say hi, Mom, because I'm saying my mom speaks, I think, 6 languages, something like that. My mom is from Sao Tome y Príncipe, tiny little islands. Sao Tome y Príncipe.
Sao Tome y Príncipe.
Yes, my father is from Cape Verde, Cabo Verde.
Cabo Verde, yes.
2 tiny, tiny little islands that the colonies got to, and then, you know, they made it their own. And then my dad and my mom met in Angola.
Okay.
And
ta-da, magic.
I was born.
Yes.
In this little place called Cabinda, which is kind of right at the north top shore of Angola. And when people ask me where I'm from, I just say, I'm from Angola. Because honestly, I am. Because if I say I'm half Cape Verdean and half Central Maize, it's just, nobody knows what it is.
Too, people aren't as geographically inclined as you are. They get stressed out with the details.
It is what it is. So I tell people I'm from Angola, which is a Portuguese colony.
Right.
And growing up, I had a lot of Cuban friends that were around, and you get to hear Spanish here and there. But one of the main reasons, my mother was in the comments. She used to have these Spanish classes that she always used to take me as a kid, because my mom used to be a flight attendant. Hi, Mom. I mean, she used to be a flight attendant, and she, I guess, had to speak Spanish. And she would take me. I'm talking like a toddler baby, and I'm paying attention, of course, and I'm picking up on the Spanish, literally. Yeah. And because Spanish is a Latin language, my first language is Portuguese. They're very similar.
Right.
If I say, like I could say, boa noite, como é que você está? I'm like, good evening, how you doing? In Spanish is buenas noches, ¿cómo está? Portuguese, boa
Yeah.
noite, como você está? Spanish, buenas noches, ¿cómo estás?
You guys are getting a free lesson right here. You better pay.
They're very similar, as
They
you can
are.
tell, right? They're very similar. So you speak Spanish, automatically you can understand Portuguese. You speak Portuguese, automatically you can understand Spanish. And then
even French, right?
there you go. And then we moved to Canada in December when it's cold, from Africa straight away to Montreal.
Look at you. All right, we get it. We get it.
Bruh,
we get
do you
it.
know what it is to see snow falling for the first time?
I do. I do. When I moved from Senegal to Chicago, I do. I was like, what is this white stuff? What is this? What is this? Take me home.
So you come from one of the hottest places on the planet to the coldest, wildest coldest. It's not like we had like time to adjust and
right.
you know, I didn't speak English nor did I speak French.
Yeah.
All I had is Portuguese and a tiny little bit of Spanish.
Wow.
Moved straight to, we were in Montreal for I think a week and then we moved to Quebec.
Yeah.
My mother showed me a video of me learning how to speak English. Yo, Sid, I cringed. I cringed so bad.
That's hilarious.
I will maybe put it out one day if I want to go viral, but I'll hold on to that video. I couldn't speak English, nor could I speak French. And of course, because I'm in Quebec, I went to, yeah, bro, it was bad. Bad. English or French, it doesn't matter. So I went to French immersion.
We have so much more in common than I thought. You and I need to talk again off air, you know, because it's about you, but hello, I'm like, is this my life? Like, what's happening?
I had to learn French from scratch, which sucked and still does. Parce qu'à la fin de la journée, mesdames, messieurs, on peut vous parler en français, mais vous allez rien comprendre.
Ah bah,
Ben, il y a quelques personnes ici qui vont comprendre, mais
extrêmement difficile, extrêmement.
c'est à vous de pratiquer. Je suis désolé, je peux rien faire pour toi.
Ah
on
bah,
se comprend?
Ouais,
tu vois?
C'est ça.
On se comprend, toi, t'es sénégalaise.
Bah oui, effectivement, je suis sénégalaise, mais les gens, ils savent même pas que je parle français. Shout out to mes francophones dans le building.
Exactement. Tout le monde en ce moment qui parle français, je veux un French emoji. Mettez quelque chose, je sais pas. We'll go back to the English. Thank you, mommy. I love you. Mwah. So I was learning French at the same time I had to learn English just because that's how it works.
Yeah.
And fast forward a few years, here I am. I speak Portuguese, Spanish, French, and English in that order. That's how I basically learned all my languages, and I implemented in my music as well.
I'm sorry, I can't focus. Like, I'm here with you, but these guys in the comments are killing me. Like,
I know.
Really, Mike? Baguette. I'm sick of y'all.
On est dans la place. On mange des baguettes, les gars. On mange des baguettes.
On mange des baguettes. On est là.
Oh, man.
That's love. That's love right there. And you know, I had another question that came up, but I forgot it, so I'm going to bring it back because
yes.
you got me I'm like all over the place. Not just what I wanted to ask you, but now I have other questions. So forgive me. We got to get all the tea. But let's just take a little pause and dive into we have you guys have your questions. That's amazing. Why don't you guys go ahead and put like in the question comments so we can bring them up. We're going to set a little part of the interview, if Dolo's okay, where y'all can ask your questions. Okay, we're gonna get to them. Don't y'all even worry. We're gonna do that because I know y'all want everything. Y'all want to know everything. But yeah, so okay, outside of the language, can you tell us a little bit more about how this culture has influenced your music? Like the inspiration, how it's influenced your music.
So, being African, compared to the average, I guess, musician, we listen to, like, there's 54 countries, right? So as much as we listen to most of our peoples, every other country's music kind of just sinks into ours as we go on, right? And even though growing up I was listening to a lot of Brazilian music, I was listening to a lot of kizomba.
Hey, mais kizomba.
which a lot of people still don't know that, Kizomba comes from Angola.
Yes.
I mean, we had Kuduro, which is a different type of music as well. There's so many sounds in Angola that even I'm late on, because when I listen to these songs, they're like, yo, this song came out this year. I'm like, what?
Right.
So, and because Angola is, to put it lightly, is evolving, is very well, like we have a lot of oil, we have a lot of diamonds, we have a lot of, so the country's not in a state where, we can't get any information coming in. Right. So being African, of course, I listen to a lot of Afrobeats. It's just like pre the whole Burner thing, pre, Afrobeats being like promoted by Beyonce, before it became a mainstream, listen to a lot of Afrobeats. That's just how it is, right? Because it's part of my culture. And you go to these clubs, you see African DJ, and he plays songs that nobody heard, nobody knows, and you bring it back to school and they don't even know what it is. And like, this is, Afrobeats. And then the way that I implement it into my music, I just go with what I know. Mm-hmm. Like, shout out to Musica. Musica is a producer he's a Lebanese producer here in Toronto.
Yes.
Musica has there's this sound called Brazilian funk.
Yes. It's dope. It's amazing.
Wait on me, please.
Game here, but in Africa, like again, Cape Verde, Senegal, like we're up on game. I was listening to all this there. They don't know what's up over here.
Right? I don't just do Afrobeats. I don't just do trap. I don't just do drill, which is coming out soon. Wait for me, please.
Hey, okay.
Me, please.
Man is creating whole genres, like.
Bro, I'm also gonna dab into funk as well, porque eu falo português. E meu português é um português um bocado brasileiro, assim, eu tenho um sotaque brasileiro. Então, gente, espera para mim, por favor. Dá-me 2 meses assim, quando eu vou parar e vou acabar, vamos fazer uma coisa muito especial para você, te juro, espera. Espera para mim.
Okay, now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off. Yes, do you actually know Dolo Portuguese is the only language I want to learn? Because I speak French, Wolof, and English. It's the only language I want to learn on my fourth, and I'm like, yeah.
Escuta aqui, minha amiga. Vamos continuar a falar assim, dá-me 4, 5 meses, vamos pro Brasil, vamos viajar, e um tempo mais você vai aprender, te juro. Okay? Okay? You got it? Good. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. I mean?
Yep. I know exactly what you mean. That's incredible that you're bringing in those influences in your music. And I think, as you said, we can already hear hints and notes of that. I want you to even go ahead and start talking less about, you have your 2 latest songs that are out. One is with Chris Hans, Chris Hans, Naija Boy, and we have Ray, who is in the building or was. I don't know if she's still here. That's incredible. So I want to start with. Oh wait, who am I? Wait, no, who am I? Cool.
Yay! Right? Bruh.
So how did this idea of that song come about? Look, I'm about to show you a bit of the video while we're here. I love the song, love the visual, definitely making you come dance, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Let me know. So,
yeah.
In my house, there's always some type of music playing. Period. And most of the time it's instrumentals, it's beats. I have this group called Kitoko Sound. I think they're based in France. Yes, but all of their producers, Kitoko Sound. All of their producers are mostly in Africa, and they have a few in France, right? So I was in my towel, about to go shower. Men's are fresh, you know what I'm saying? Take notes. Okay. Shower.
Right. Everybody calm down.
Shower, people. Some of y'all are dirty.
I can't.
How my Jamaican friends like to say. Some of y'all are dirty. Y'all need to shower.
Okay, all right.
So I'm in my actual towel, and I'm walking, and I hear this beat, and it drops, and then the beat's fine, and then when you hear the boom, 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 I actually stopped. I took back, and I watched the screen for about 2 seconds. My pen and my pad were on the table already, just being an artist, and I restarted the beat, and I kid you not, within 20 minutes, I had the entire song. Oh, it's simple. The tempo is nice and slow. The tempo is not. I'm not one of those like, oh, I wrote it in 15 minutes. If the song takes me 4 days to write, the song takes me 4 days to write. I don't care. Which, by the way, me and you, we need to talk.
They're not ready.
Sid.
They're not ready.
Sid, it's done. All I need is some touches, and me and you, once we get together,
look,
brakata.
All I have to say, they both know now that we're lions. We've proven it. Guy Ninjai and OAB, they're not. It's not going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. Y'all need to be ready. Y'all need to be ready. You know, Barelson was talking about, so, and actually, you know, Ray really did your thing too. Ray did her thing. And, you know, you're going to tell us.
So, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The second I wrote it, I'm like, I need Ray on this.
Yeah.
The second I was like, come, dance. Bro, I was like, no. I need a female voice in the background to add that flavor in it. And I honestly, I basically forced Ray to sing on the song. She wasn't gonna do it, and then she jumped on, and the rest is history.
What a talented being too. Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta have her on the show too.
I will. Hello, can you? Absolutely, I will. That goes without saying. Can everybody calm down? We got we're on what? You know, we're almost at our 20th episode. I need to do like an anniversary thing, you know? 20th episode. I think I need to cut the season and start a new one. But guys, trust.
Everybody calm down. Coming on. Everybody calm down. Relax. I got all your phrases then. I got all your phrases down pat. Whoa, everybody calm down. Whoa. Hiya!
I'm so extra. I'm sure you know, and that's why I love you so much too, because I see myself in you. Like, he gets it.
We're lions. We don't play.
Yeah, and the acting and the personality, which I also want to ask you coming back to, because I think that could be really helpful for a lot of men out there, especially Black men, right? Like, how do you find your identity and get comfortable in who you are and your person? So I want you to tell us a little bit about that. Then I want to go to Barelson, who was talking about Ubuntu. We need to talk about Ubuntu. Yeah.
So to be comfortable in your own skin is something that is honestly, even in our day of age, is very rare. Just because most people are on their phones all day, and then once you actually get to see somebody in real life, they freeze and then they go back into their phone and they're just like,
yeah.
Right? Thankfully, once again, because of the woman who is in the comments throwing hearts at me, which is my mother,
yes,
has instilled a certain amount of confidence and respect for myself that I have to be true to who I am, or else my mom probably wouldn't, you know. I just want to make this woman proud of me, and I can't be fake to who I am, so I can basically be as truthful as I can to be to her.
Right.
I am very lucky that I made a lot of mistakes growing up, that I had her to correct me the right way. Right? Because sometimes as kids, you can make a mistake, but if you don't have if your parents don't have the right way to correct you, you might do things differently as an adult. I mean? And I believe it or not, I used to be shy. Right? A lot of people don't even like.
No, everybody.
A lot of people don't understand that, but I used to be shy.
Yeah.
Thank you, sis. My sister's telling me I'm a role model. Thank you.
Oh, don't let me get all mushy, guys. You know I'm so sensitive. I'm an artist.
I used to be shy, and my mother my mom's a dancer, by the way, and I mean fire. Mom, oh yeah. Everything that I am, my mom is that times 1,000. Like, I'm just a smaller version of my mom. Know what I mean? And she used to always dance with me. She always used to tell me to go do sports, go dance, go do karate. Yo, said, you know, these Muzungus wanted to put me on some pills, just because I had too much energy for them, Facts, bro. My mom decided, my mom saved me. Honestly, I love you, mom. These Muzungus thought that I had some ADHD or some type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they try to get you. Yeah.
They try to get me young, bro.
Black boys.
My mom was like, nah, my son ain't taking no pills.
Nah.
So my mom did. She put me in karate. Hiya! Yes. And that zen me into this somewhat aware of control because although I had good grades, I would stand up randomly in class and just be like, "Yo, when are we playing, my guy? Let's
Right.
play, bro."
Yeah.
I'm having good grades. I'm passing my classes. I'm not bothered. Well, not bothering anybody per se. Know what I
You're a
mean?
troublemaker. I'm gonna
And
ask Mama. Mama, was he a troublemaker? Let me know in the comments.
what made me who I am today is once I finished like school, my mom gave me a globe, like a golden globe, and it said the world is yours. And my mom said, you can go and do anything you want to, my son. You always have a home to come back to.
Mm,
Fam, I let that go.
mm,
I let that go. She
mm,
literally said, you can go and do whatever it is that you want.
mm.
And as Africans, we know that's not how it usually goes back home. You
No,
have three
absolutely.
options.
I know.
You just,
That's why I said, well, again, we're the same. Those parents who understand, oh, so grateful.
doctor, lawyer, engineer.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's it.
I mean, I think now if you can do anything else, you still have to show them that you can make a lot of money doing it. Then they might believe you. They might accept what you're doing.
But initially, it's just these three: doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yep.
My mom told me you can go and do whatever it is that you want.
Yep.
You always have a home to come back to. So that
Mm.
social pressure that usually, that we all have
Absolutely.
was she ripped it apart and said, be free and do as you wish, my son. I trust you.
That's so
I'm just trying to make
liberating.
this woman proud, man. So that's why you guys see me just be myself at all times.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
always have.
so liberating, and the importance of parenting, which is a whole nother discussion. But I realize that the older that I'm getting too, things that I perhaps didn't even understand as a child, but in this moment, seeing, the things that I'm capable of in the woman that I am, which, as you said, the man that you are, you see where that's coming from. We're eternally grateful for parents like that. We're lucky because, yeah, it's rough for a lot of Africans. We're very, very, very lucky to have support.
Well said, Dami. Absolutely. My mom's the real MVP for sure. Trust. Yeah. And oddly, she listens to all my songs.
Of course she does.
Even the bad ones. Yo, Sid, I have a song called BIT4X. Yo, I'm telling you, when my mom was listening to that, she was singing to it. I died, bro.
I'm getting warm.
I died. I couldn't believe my mom was listening. Yo, as I'm writing more music, I'm cursing less and less just because I know my mom's going to listen to my song. I curse less and less. She knows all my songs, man.
But the real parents, especially they know they have that mental capacity, understand it's artistry, right? They get it. Like they know you as a person better than anyone. They don't judge that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm just like really, these comments are making me feel heartwarming. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. I'm feeling all mushy inside. I have my mother's poem that I need to share with you so you can send to mama because, it's about you, but please share that with mama because, oh my God, she's going to love that. That's exactly how you feel. I put it into words.
Please send it. I need it.
Words. But Burrell's still in the building, and he was, talking about your song Ubuntu because that's, another latest single. Before we talk about your song with Chris Hans, so the Ubuntu collaboration. How was that,
bro? So Burrellson, being Burrellson, who he is, the mastermind behind the great sound, he wanted to do a song that was about, I guess, connectivity and bringing the people together, and he wanted to get as many dialects involved in it, and he knows how I speak Portuguese. So he's like, yo, I need you for a verse. I'm like, bro, run it back. So my approach was, because it's a very dancey song, and God knows I love that. The beat is fire. Orelson murked his verse, and then we got the beautiful Zenso. Shout out Zenso. Soulful voice, slapped it. Another Nigeria. These Nigerians are everywhere. Jeez,
I don't understand Zenso too.
They're just handing visas to you guys. They're just handing out visas.
Thank you.
Shout out to all my Nigerians. You know you guys, I love y'all.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of Nigerians on your team, honey.
Right? So he sent me the verse. He sent me the beat. I went on I did 75% of it was in English, and then I finished it in Portuguese.
Yes.
So, I can't remember the verse. Uh, I can't remember the verse right now.
Well, you know
But I
what? You
finished
know
it in
what we'll do?
Portuguese.
Because what we'll do even like later, we'll play a little bit of it. We'll pull it up because we're at 45 and 45 minutes. So we have a little more time, but normally we might come back and do another 20 minutes or so because I want to get to you guys' questions. So
Yes,
we'll use that as an opportunity to hear it. We'll play it so you guys can hear it as well.
he's good.
Absolutely. He said he came in ready. Of course, of course. You know, and what is the importance to your work of collaborating with so many artists?
So, as a poet, well, you're beyond a poet, of course, but as when you're a poet and you're around other poets, you guys go through the same thing when it comes to creation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very rare, like as a musician, to try to explain to somebody who isn't a musician what you're currently
Mm-hmm.
going through with, like, dude, I
Mm-hmm.
can't get my verse to sit right with my ad libs because the reverb is a little too high and I need to figure a way to make it match with the
Yeah,
sound, right? And I
yeah,
can, if I say that to Joe Blow, he's not gonna understand me. So not
yeah.
only is it good to know who your peers are, it's also
Yes,
a way for you guys to connect because who they know might be able to help you out. Who you know, they might know the producer that you're working with that can do that sound thing that you can't. Is just not only a matter of network, but it feels good sometimes to be around people who just understand your art, your artistry,
absolutely.
and you guys can just relate on the same issues that you're having. How do you put music out? What is your strategy? How do you go about not to mention to bring whatever fan base we have together, but it really does feel good to be around people who just understand and they can actually, we can talk about the same thing. I can tell about
Mm-hmm.
how'd you finish the hook? Why is there a second layer and not a third one? What you
Yeah,
should do is, add some bass
keep
in the back.
pushing you to, yeah,
And it's also inspiring because a lot of people are doing some amazing things in the city. A lot of people are doing, we're also being one of them. In the city, a lot of people are doing amazing things. I'm saying so it gives you kind of a pathway and how you can go by your own, and it's also good for the ear. It keeps you fresh. And
mm-hmm.
honestly, it's motivating. There's another guy who goes by the name of IMI, which y'all know.
Yes.
IMI
Chabata, chabata,
Jabata.
chabata. Hey.
Jabata, right? Like there's IMI, there's Ray, there's Chris Hans, there's so many artists, Borelson,
So many
and
in
the
the city
list,
that are
honestly,
amazing.
I'm sorry if I'm forgetting some of you guys. You know what it is. There's a lot, but like it's inspiring and it pushes you to keep going and to make music. And these are some of the people that I obviously I've worked and shall work with some more. It's gonna be
Absolutely.
kind of
Burleson says the sound
Sedalia.
idea, the humming was
You
dope. Yeah.
said, you said.
What idea? How did that hit?
What?
So you see what it said, the humming sound idea in Ubuntu was dope. How did you get that idea?
Oh, when it comes to melodies, bruh. So this is where listening to music comes to key. I'm not a good singer. I can hold the note.
Right,
I can hold the note, but I am not a singer. But I
right.
can hum I can hum
He's
anything.
I can hum the ish out of anything.
I can hum the out of anything, my G. I'll say. So when it comes to melodies, which melodies usually sit in a pocket, when you're rapping, which adds that secret sound that you fall in love with, it's kind of like yeah, 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 yeah. He's not saying anything, right?
Right.
But that melody is so catchy that it's the one thing you remember, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes melodies you can sit them in the pocket, and then people will hear it in the background, or you can make it like a main vocal, and then the song could just. And I actually I'm currently writing a trap song right now, and it has a melody in it. Mama nangai nakopeta yo takopia. It's about. Hey, yo, I'm telling you, I know a lot of languages. Melodies just come into fact of growing as an artist because if you listen to me 2013, it's straight rap,
Mm.
bars, and we have to learn to adapt with the times. And there's so much auto tune these days. I'm not a very auto tune heavy artist.
Okay.
Uh, my name is Dolo the Gifted, so I gotta use what gifts God's given me,
That's right.
right? So I'm not a very heavy auto tune.
Okay.
person, so I just stick with what I'm good at, and I use most of my vocals, my voice, so I can sit well in pockets because you have to adapt as an artist, I believe. And now everything's melodic, you need melodies, so I implement some melodies into it.
Absolutely. I think that touches people on another level. So you're the champion of holding a note. Is there a long-standing competition going on? Dami's like,
Yo, Davy, don't even try me, fam. Don't even try me,
is there a
bro.
story behind this?
Fam, we are walking some secret path of 35 kilometers in Caledon, and my queen, shout out Nadia, she just introduced, well, she didn't introduce me to Lovely Day. I knew the song, but now I didn't
Oh,
know
you
the name
all
of the
been
song was
with it?
Lovely Day.
Oh no! Let's do it.
Fam.
Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's see who can say day longer. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Lovely day. Come on, Sid. Come on, B. Oa, oa.
I'll let you have it, bro. Now look at you. Look, you heard me. I'm salty. I said I let you have it. You are my guest. I want you to come back.
Oh, get out of here. Don't use that. Don't take my win away from me, fam. Don't take my win away from me, fam. Yo, but Dammy tried. Yo, honestly, Dammy tried that day. He tried. But I got him.
God,
I got him. I have the footage. We have the footage. You hear me finishing last. Yo, Dammy, you can take your L, fam. Owa, owa.
Many a man have been defeated. They're salty. Look, you guys, we're still here with the Sedelia and Jai show. We're having a great time here with Dolo the Gifted. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to log off and come right back on and continue this conversation. The questions that you guys sent in, I see them. Actually, I have like 3 minutes. Maybe I should just like address 1 or 2 because your mom had a really great question for you. And Barelson did as well. So before we cut off, before this live ends, I'm going to just take a minute to get these questions in. Let me get
my mom has questions.
You got questions. Then we're going to come back and wrap this up because we still got to talk about Chris Hans to come. You guys need to know the greatest advice Dolo can give you guys in terms of the music industry and what he believes about the body. So there is more to come. Right back after the commercial. I hate y'all. We'll be right back after these public.
Right black at it. Owa, owa.
All right, so let's do the questions real quick, Dolo. Here we go. Barelson asks, what is the 5th or is it 4th? Just 4th language you speak?
I fully speak 4. I'm training on Japanese right now.
Amazing.
My Japanese, aishiteru arigato. I'm getting on my Japanese. I watch a lot of anime. I'm sorry. I watch a lot of anime. I know how to say a lot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, duk, sich, atku, ju, juich, ju, ni, ju, san. So I can count. I guess I know at least 20 or 40 words in Japanese.
Okay.
So give me some time. I fully understand Italian, but I kind of want to stray away from the Latin languages because it's kind of cheating at this point.
Like, new challenge.
So the 5th one is going to be Japanese.
Okay, honey, Japanese difficult. All right, next question. Your mom has these incredible. I'm like, Mom, can I hijack your questions from my other future guests? No.
My mom's good, bro.
Great questions. Who is your dream feature? Ooh.
Unfortunately, he passed, but Nipsey would be my dream feature. Nipsey Hussle would be my dream feature for sure.
Well, any seconds, because while you're on the live, maybe they'll see this and they'll bring you.
My dream feature alive right now, Mike Truth the Nomad. Period, I guess. Like that's I'm so family, I'm so tribe. My dream feature is Mike Truth. That's it.
Yes. Okay.
That's it. Straight up. I have him on songs, and that's the only.
Now it be Dolo featuring Mike Truth. Yes, we're here for it.
Factual. I keep it in track. Like it's gonna be serious. I got one with Ray. I got one with Barelson. I need a main feature with Mike Truth the Nomad. Period.
Yes.
That's what I need.
Okay. All right. If you only had to pick, if you could, I like this one. If you could only make music in one language, which one would you choose? Ooh, you see what I'm talking about? Mama got the questions. Mom, may I please Do I need you to sign it
That's my
right now?
sister. That's Patricia. If I can, it would probably have to be English, I guess. I speak English more than anything else today, so it would have to be English.
Yeah,
But
you can still
it
reach
wouldn't
everyone
suck.
with English, right?
It wouldn't suck, but I like. I mean, I like to bring in my Spanish. Dime que tú quieres. Tengo querida. Tiempo contigo. Toda la vida. Seré tu hombre y tú mi chica. Toda la cosa que tú no necesitas. Bro, like
Sorry,
to
no,
lose
I'm
that would
serenaded,
suck.
girl. Hold on, sorry, sis. I love you.
But it would have to be English. Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right. She has another really good one that I like. Dancing, acting, or music. If you were gonna die tomorrow, bro, pick just one.
Acting.
Woo!
That's easy. It's quick. Many reasons. Reason number one, in acting, you get one contract.
Okay.
It says how much you're getting paid and how much your royalties are going to be. That's it.
Okay.
In music,
I know how you feel about this volatility. You're stressed out.
and I love to make music, but you give me a script. Acting is a little bit more challenging just because there's a lot of layers that you can apply into it. You have a blank, like something blank, and you have to create it your own and make it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it because I can add different things, and it's more challenging for me. So if I had to pick one, acting, music doesn't count. We dance all day. Stop it, Patricia. We're born dancing. It's just how we do it. I mean, and music is beautiful, but the business part of it sucks. Acting is clean, clear cut. Whatever's in that paper, you get it. Boom, you get your royalties after, and that's it.
Makes sense.
But music, oh, bro, they try to swindle you, eat you alive. Now, I'm saying it is what it is.
Makes sense to me. Well, tell them about it. Makes sense. So, wow. Yeah, great questions. I agree. You gave me good reasoning. I don't know. I'm thinking about something for me and I'm stressed out. I got to think about this some more. Because I want to do it all. Don't give me not just one. I want to do it all. But we can do it all,
sir. We can.
Absolutely. We definitely can. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. You're watching the Sedelia and Jai show. I'm here with Dolo the Gifted. We're going to log off and come right back on. Do not go anywhere. Stay in your seats. I'm literally going off and coming back on. I know where you live. I'm just kidding. All right.
Right, black. Oh,